Boy, this has been messy. This is hard to explain how a team could be down as long as the Detroit Pistons have been down. They have now lost 26 games in a row. Think about that. They are 2-27 on the season. And they've had all these lottery picks, and they've drafted what we thought were going to be really good basketball players. And I look into Monty Williams' face. He's the former coach of the Phoenix Suns who went to Detroit on a big money contract. And he just looks lost. He can't get these guys to compete. He can't get these guys to do what they're supposed to be doing defensively or offensively or running structure to what they're running. It's like I watch Piston basketball. It's like everybody comes down and launches threes. That's all they do. They don't run any offense. And they don't play a lick at the other end. Ball takes a weird bounce off the glass. Other guy gets it, goes down the floor. Piston players and a lot of young guys just kind of stand around looking. Okay, wait for the ball to come back my way. It's deplorable. And I don't know, are they going to blow it up again? Are they going to trade all these number one picks that they stockpiled? And they made trades for other guys. They traded for number one pick from Golden State, who didn't get any playing time because the Warriors are so good. They got a number one pick, Bagley, a big collegiate star center, came from Sacramento. He's not playing very well. Poor Monty Williams. What an absolute disaster. So Detroit's all-time record, 26 losses in a row. San Antonio at least has structure, and they got a Hall of Fame coach in Greg Popovich, and they got Victor Wembanyama. And he has played really well for a 19-year-old from France, and he's not intimidated by the size. He's got such a wide variety of shots. I watch him closely, and he is not afraid to go to combat for rebounds. He's not afraid to fight for the ball. He plays hands way above the rim. He changes the arc of all types of shots. And offensively at the other end, he doesn't get bullied down on the block. Yeah, it's tough for him to score sometimes close in because there's a lot of bodies. But he's got an unbelievable set of outside jump shots. I look at him and I kind of look at Ralph Sampson. When Ralph Sampson first came in to the Houston Rockets and the University of Virginia, he was a guy to stand out there and drill threes. And Wemby has done it. They don't have a lot of good young players around him, but they're all kind of growing this thing. He's got the one thing that most other teams don't have. He's got the brightness and the intelligence and the demeanor of Greg Popovich. Now, granted, they had an 18-game losing streak before they upset the Lakers. Can you think about that? Wemby and the bunch of San Antonio rookies beat the Lakers about 10 days ago. How is that possible when he's looking down on the block at Anthony Davis, and that's LeBron James coming into the paint with force, and Wemby's making plays? They beat the Lakers. It's just absolutely staggering. So, are you a Piston fan? Are there any Piston fans?
You can imagine being a sports fan in Detroit. I mean, the Lions have been awful. They're good this year, but they've been awful for so long.
The
Tigers have
been awful beyond that.
Right.
And the Red Wings, who used to be great once upon a time.
Yeah. I mean, even Michigan football is frustrating. So the whole thing, I mean, the land of what are they, like the hand mitten? They always hold the mitten up, like the map of Michigan. But anyways, San Antonio, I think you said Wembanyama's got a little bit of Ralph Sampson in him. He's got a little Steph Curry in him too. I mean, and not just hitting the threes, but the passing and, like you say, the IQ. I mean, that dude is going to be good. I mean, he just needs a supporting cast.
19-year-old. To be doing that against Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and doing it night by night in the league, and they're not giving him nights off. He answers the bell. He plays. So this is just horrid, what we're seeing from these teams in the NBA. From that, let's